Hey, this is Gary again from Helm of Sun Valley in San Mateo, California, helm-sport.com. And in this video I want to go over the brand new Salomon QST 120. And two things really are distinctive about this boot. Number one is that it is incredibly lightweight. This is 25% lighter than most your typical ski boot. That doesn't sound like much, but when you pick it up or put it on your foot, you can really feel a significant difference in the weight of this boot over a typical boot. And the next thing is, and probably most important really, is that it fits really, really well. Salomon has concentrated, the engineers at Salomon have really concentrated on fit. And they've done a really good job with all their boots really to accomplish that. One of the distinctive things about this particular boot is that it grabs that Achilles area, that heel area really well. So it controls the heel movement, and that's the most important place for a boot to grab, is that heel area. And when you control the heel area, you don't need to buckle the buckles tight, and you feel as though you are very connected to the boot. There's two ways to make a boot. You can stuff a boot with lots of cushy, soft foam, put your foot in, feels great. But the problem is that when you go skiing, that soft, cushy foam just allows your foot to move around. And also the fit breaks down sooner, and the boot packs out sooner. The other philosophy is design a boot that is full of firm foams, sculpted to what a foot looks like. And that takes more talent, takes more design work to do that and accomplish it well. But Salomon has done it very, very well. So that being said, fit is number one. So this boot is also a walking boot. So when you loosen things up a little bit, flip this lever open. Let's see, that's open. The upper cuff moves back and forth really quite freely for walking, whether you're walking across the parking lot, which is what most of us are going to do with it, or if you're walking up to the top of a mountain somewhere. It does a really good job of walking. So that, combined with the lightness, just makes it a really convenient boot to use on an average everyday ski, for the average everyday skier. Lightweight, easy to walk in. Those are the two major complaints about most boots. And then also number one is fit, and they've done that incredibly well. The QST line of boots are a 100mm lasted boot, which means that it's going to fit an average foot really well. An average foot is going to be a C width to a D- width kind of a foot. That being said, though, this is also custom shell, and custom shell is the ability of the shell to conform to your foot. We put the shell in an oven, heat it up to about 200 degrees, put it on your foot. Wherever you have a bony prominence or your foot is wide, the force from that width moves the shell out, because the plastic is very malleable at 200 degrees, and then it cools in that position. So it has the ability to conform to other feet besides just that D- width kind of a foot. It also has thermomoldable foams in the liner too. So those heat moldable foams, you also heat the liner up. Those do some additional detailing to your foot. So overall, an incredibly good fitting boot. It's a typical alpine sole, so it fits into a typical alpine style binding, which is what 99.9% of us use out there. It's like an overlap shell design, which is very typical, but it also borrows technology from a open throat design like a full tilt or a Dabella KR boot, in that it has this tongue here. But instead of being an external tongue like on the Dabella or full tilt, it's actually internal. And it also doubles as the liner tongue too, so probably for additional weight savings. And then they've really made an effort to sculpt away unnecessary plastic, also in an effort to lighten the boot up. So that is the QST 120. Again, fits really, really well. I'm super excited about the QST line of boots. It's actually what I'm going to start skiing in this year, because number one, it fits so well, and then also I don't mind the fact that it's really lightweight too. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, give me the big thumbs up down below. If you have any questions or comments, ask a question down below there too. And I'll see you next time in the next video. Thanks for watching.